Another row. The 423 is going to be Brock Dickerson. It looks like we are green. Haley Deegan in the 438. Row number 3 is going to be 411 Travis Pecoy, Dylan Winberry in the 469 on the inside. Oh, wow, up and over. Could not get a read on the number there. The good thing, folks, they have some of the best safety equipment out there, just like the big trucks. All these kids are strapped in there with Hans devices and everything. So hopefully they'll just get them right back up and going again here. We got our great Lucas Oil safety crew attending to our drivers. Give you the rest of the rundown here. Row number 2 on the outside. It's going to be Jeremy David. Oh, no, Jeremy's not racing. He had a little stinger, I heard, so he'll be on the sideline. Then you got Shelby Anderson in the 405. Row number 1 on the outside. It's going to be Elliott Watson driving the 403. And on the pole, Darren Hardesty in the 456. That's our lineup here for Junior 2 kart.
Should make for some great racing action. Here we go. Looks like we're going back to green. Junior 2 kart action, 10 laps. Looking a little better that time, Dave. Everybody's through clean. Looks like we got a Walker Evans truck out front first thing.
And I do believe that's Shelby Anderson in the lead right now, and you can definitely tell those famous Walker Evans colors there definitely stand out for sure.
Shelby looking good. Yep, that's right. They all a little bit of bunch up there coming through the lanes there. And Shelby Anderson, our leader, through the first time through the whoop section back there. All the trucks look good. Look at the suspension work as they rocket through the whoop section around the corner to complete lap 1. This is Shelby Anderson, your leader. Lap 1 of 10. Second place would be the 456. We got another truck upside down in turn 1. Looks like we're going to have a yellow. Driver's back over and on the gas again. Davis, Shelby, way wide coming in through the infield section. Shelby about to lose the lead, and she's upside down off the track and loses the spot. She's back going again. As you see the 420 machine of Ronnie Anderson with a mechanical failure being pushed off the track. So tough break for the Walker Evans race team right there. Shelby lost a few spots in a rollover, but she's up and going again. Our new leader, I believe it's the 456 kart. Bill Steen on the side, then the 411 of Pecoy, then the 469, right. The 403, the 485, the Green Army truck. And there goes Anderson, just about to lose the body off that truck, but she's back going again, well inside the top 10, lost a few spots. 2 laps down, 8 to go, Junior 2 kart.
And I'm trying to work right now on our timing and scoring. I apologize. Thank you very much, Todd, for helping out here, getting this going.
So it looks like Hardesty, your leader, followed by Pecoy. Here they come around the final corner, across the stripe one more time. There's Hardesty, Pecoy in the 411, the 469 of Dylan Winberry. So Winberry out of the Wagon Burners camp, looking for a pass on Pecoy. Not able to make that happen. Down into turn 1 they go one more time. That last kicker there in that front straightaway, throwing these guys around a lot, but they're all through there smooth once again. Shelby Anderson under fire from another truck. She might lose another spot. Hardesty continues to lead down into the infield. It's Hardesty, Pecoy, and Winberry, your top 3.
So here they come down the front straightaway one more time. You see Darren Hardesty with Travis Pecoy in tow right behind him. And you can definitely spot the Winberry machine, the Wagon Burners right behind him in tow. That is our top 3 as they go into turn number 1 as they slide it around. High-speed left-hand turn.
Looks like the Green Army machine of Davis in 4th.
Oh, just found out that's Chad Graham that's filling in Jeremy's. I see Jeremy down there spotting with him, helping out a little bit. Chad Graham filling in.
having a good run inside the top 5.
Definitely no slouch for sure.
Hardesty leads him across the stripe one more time. Looks like competition caution's out. Yep, UTV back on track, Dave, so competition caution's out. That would be lap 5. We're going to bunch them all back up.
Green, green, green. Here we go. Peacock getting a good run up right on the back porch of Hardesty, looking to trespass. Woodbury's looking to the outside to get a little room there, but it's a definitely tight turn as they come around. And you can see Graham in the green Army machine trying to stick his nose to the inside, almost slides up to 3rd, but gets back to 4th.
You saw Hardesty, our leader there. He slid up, lost a lot of momentum. It looked like Winbury was going to sneak underneath. He does gain 1 spot, but doesn't go into the front like it looked like he was. So it's Hardesty. Now Winbury moves into 2nd. Pecoy back to 3rd. We've got a new truck up into the 4th spot now. And there's Shelby Anderson working her way back up after an early rollover while leading. She's back up into the 5th place now in that Walker Evans Racing blue and white machine. Hardesty still leads in that 456 truck as we complete lap 6. Back to Winbury, Pecoy. Looks like that's the 403 machine. 403 moving up into 4th.
Elliott Watson.
Elliott Watson start on the front row.
Yeah,
now
he was
moving
on the
back
outside.
up. Shelby Anderson gains 1 more spot. She's back up to 4th. Winbury now all over the back of the Hardesty machine trying to go to the front in that wagon burners cart. So Hardesty, Winbury, Pecoy, and Anderson now as they bunch up, headed for the whoop section. Look at Shelby all over the back of that 411 of Pecoy. A little bit of a mistake and off course. Shelby has the momentum through the whoops, and let's see if she can take that spot.
Well,
Looks like she will.
Well, Pecoy got caught up in the loam as he came around. That definitely slowed him down. These don't have a lot of low-end torque there. You don't have the power. You got to keep your momentum up. You got to be smooth. That's the secret to driving these. Hardesty, though, with a little bit of breathing room. And I'll tell you what, Shelby Anderson definitely getting up in the back porch right now of Winbury as they go into turn number 1. Graham and Pecoy are dicing back there for the 4th position. And look at this. Graham diving to the inside, side by side with Pecoy. Heading to turn number 2, but it's still going to be Hardesty, Winbury, Anderson, and Graham now slides into 4th. Pecoy back to 5th.
You talk about up on the wheel. Look at Shelby Anderson. You can almost see her helmet poking through the front of the windshield opening. She's up on that wheel and trying to go to the front. She's gained back a lot of spots after she ended up upside down early. She's right on the back of Winbury now in that black wagon burners cart. She's into 3rd. And then Graham, the substitute driver, looking strong in that green Army cart in 4th.
And look at this. Winbury looking to the inside to get a run as they go down. But it looks like the white flag is out. Hardesty just took that line, shut the door on him. He wasn't going to give him any daylight as they go to turn number 1. It's still Hardesty with the white flag. We're in white flag racing. And oh, man, look at this. All kinds of slides out going around.
Hardesty runs wide. Winbury's able to capitalize and move into the lead. And he does. We get a little bump from Hardesty. Winbury fends him off and continues to lead. So the wagon burners cart goes to the front with 1 lap to go. Hardesty back to 2nd. Anderson crossed up again. Pecoy and Shelby Anderson getting into it as Graham looks to gain another spot, Dave. So Shelby moves all the way back into 3rd, and Hardesty and Winbury are going to go at it for the checkered flag.
Hardesty looking to the inside to see if he can get a run on it, but I think momentum is going to be Winbury's friend as they come onto the front straightaway. And sure enough, he's got a cart length as they come across. The checkered flag flies for our winner, the wagon burners, Dylan Winbury, followed by Darren Hardesty. And how about that? The young lady, Shelby Anderson. Walker Evan Wheels and Shocks going to round it up there on the podium.
We got a cart upside down after the checkered flag. These kids aren't done. We got another one. That's 2 of them upside down after the checkered flag. They don't want it to end there. So Hardesty